Hey friends, Cherie here. Welcome back to the channel, Gardening at Home with Cherie. Well, it's July 9th. We're here for our daily harvest video. I'm gonna scan the garden, and I already can see as I enter this lower garden things that I want to grab that have ripened. I also need to just give a little bit of maintenance to some of the plants, especially some of the tomato plants. For example, here I see some sun gold cherry tomatoes have ripened. There are more chamomile blossoms ready to harvest. I'm going to be grabbing some green and some ripening to orange bell peppers. Probably going to go ahead and get some of this beautiful lettuce. This is lettuce that self-seeded. I hope I released the video where I shared this. It's self-seeded over in the area where it was planted last year, and I transplanted them over into this bed with my eggplant, which is starting to bloom. And there's some onions in this bed, as well as some Thai basil, which I've already harvested from. And then these two containers have cherry tomatoes that are ready to harvest. And this plant needs some love between the rain and the heat and the rain and the heat. She looks a little stressed. I'm gonna get her cleaned up and get her revived. She's like dropping tomatoes, and then a couple, I think it's some birds coming in here trying to steal my food as well. So I gotta give this some attention. These tomatoes all down here have grown so much. They need to be staked. I have the bamboo stakes in place, but I need to clip them to it and maybe clean up their leaves, because I have all kinds of stuff growing mixed in here. Cucumbers and beans and squash and all the things. I grow all the things in my grow bags. I'm probably gonna go ahead and clear these little patches of mint also that have started regrowing here in the mulch. I don't need to propagate any more plants at this stage. I have hundreds of mint plants that I've propagated, and so I'll probably just harvest this to preserve. Yeah. And as I do in pretty much every daily harvest, I'm gonna grab some onions. I'm gonna look through, see if any are forming seed heads. I saw some on the other side. I can see one. No, that's not a seed head. But I'll inspect that thoroughly and make sure that I get those first. But yeah, that's gonna be a part of the daily thing. And then I think I might need to harvest some lemongrass for a dish that I want to make, but then we also have some things up in the hillside garden as well. But I'm gonna do the harvest first down here, get that food in the house, take care of the maintenance, and then we'll go up to the hillside to do the harvest in a little bit. Actually, I noticed as I was heading back to get my container to harvest that the first raspberries of the season are ready. It's very sunny right now, but we got some really red ones in there, so I'm gonna grab those. And let's go check on the blackberries. I usually leave them for my husband to harvest just as snacks while he's out in the garden, because they are thorny. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of harvesting them. And they really are like one of his favorites. And he really just loves them. He loves all the berries, so do I. But that's always a nice little thank you for him for helping me with the labor part, moving things and building beds in the garden. So I'm gonna harvest those for him as well. And there are even a few blueberries. They're still in the original pot. I haven't even transplanted those yet. But listen, we're gonna grab them before the birds do.
I was a girl with dreams so wide, eyes full of wonder, heart open, untied. The world seemed soft, a place to lay. Ran through the days in the sun's warm sway. But somewhere along the road I felt the shift. The days turned heavy like an unseen rift. The girl that I was began to fade, and in her place a new self was made. I'm in between, I'm not quite all, a girl, a woman, both in my soul. Learning to balance, learning to be in the struggle. I find the real me. I feel the pull of who I should be, caught between the past and what I can see. The weight of the change rests on my chest. Questions that made no sense. I was a girl with dreams so wide, eyes full of wonder.
All right, friends, so I'm about to cook dinner, so I'm just popping up to get whatever I find to incorporate into a little vegetable medley as a side dish. That's, again, mostly what I'm doing this early in the season. So I'm delighted to see a few more of these purple peas. I saw some green peas on the outside here too. So I'm just gonna take my time and I'll show you at the end what all I find. Well, we found some peas at the entrance. I have another spot over here with peas that I need to check. But I'm gonna get, again, more beans and more banana peppers. And I might, yeah, no, I'm not gonna get the jalapeno pepper. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow's dinner. All right, let me start searching and collect. See a couple more, but I got a good amount of purple beans from this bed. And there'll be a lot to harvest tomorrow. Let those all get bigger. Well, a lot of the green beans are pumping out production. I'm gonna get some more because there are a lot. I am noticing that I think there's a critter in here biting on some things that are down low, but I'm gonna get some more from in here. And then I think what I'll have to do tomorrow, those lower tiers on the green stalk, I think I'm gonna transplant some herbs or something in there that might keep them. But see all these in here? I'm gonna save those for tomorrow. Get a few more, but you see, every time I stand back, I see some more other plants. So I gotta get out here tomorrow, give myself more time, and really go through. I see some yellowing leaves. I'll get those out and just do a deeper harvest because there's just a lot that I'm missing right now. But I gotta go cook, and then some more of these colorful ones will be ready also. So again, we are just enjoying beans every day. Just grab a couple more. But I think I have to come out and harvest in the morning, early morning, so I can be out here for a longer amount of time. And I'll show you here what I mean. You know, the peas are kind of slowing down in production anyway because it's been so hot. But also seeing something's coming in here and biting off the plants. So we'll put some, I still have some herbs that I started that I can transplant out here or divide some and put them in here. I have all those extra mint plants that I propagated. So I'll fill those lower ones in and probably spread that throughout these in case anything is also jumping up, just to protect that. Maybe even put some in pots around here. But Good harvest for today's beans. This is the most so far. Let me grab those sweet banana peppers and I need to get dinner finished up. Well, hubby demolished the berries already. And here's the rest of the harvest from today. I'm gonna get this whipped up into a side salad and I'll show you a picture at the end of this video.
I'm in between. I'm not quite old, not quite girl.